That's the very first mistake that I made, putting up a trellis net.
Stone Barrington, welcome to the Grow Show.
Well, we got the area cleaned up. We got them in here. Let's take a look at what we got.
Backyard botany.
Well, these are off to a great start. These are the Super Menthol Haze from Terpes Mutant Genetics. And they are looking great. Nice even canopy so far. We're going to put a trellis net in here to make it even more flat or even. Beautiful looking plants. These are clones. I took these clones in early flower. So if you look down here, you can see some funky leaf growth. We've got some singles right here. This is part of the re-veg process. You can take clones in early flower. Hell, you can take clones all the way through mid-flower. But they will have to go through a re-veg process. These did. These are on day, I think it is 88 or something like that. Almost 3 months to the day since I took these clones. Beautiful. Nice vibrant green. No deficiencies whatsoever. Very, very healthy. They have been topped. I have come in and then manually bent them over from time to time frequently to try to keep that even canopy, and that's all I've done. With a little bit of help from a trellis net, these two ladies are going to fill out this entire 3x3 tent. This is the 3x3 from Mars Hydro that we just harvested. I believe it was Super Menthol Haze. So we just harvested some ladies, the mother plants of these ladies right here, out of this tent right here, and I have to say, I like it. I did have the it was the sour melon mints. I think I'm going to let that go a little bit. Let it go. Not really clone it again. Kind of let that one go. But I do think I'm going to keep the Super Menthol Haze. I like the way this grows. I like the structure of it. It doesn't get too out of hand. It's more on the indica side for me. I like it a lot. Plus, the flavor of it, the aroma of it, very, very nice. Like I said, these ladies are about 3 months since I cut them for the clone, and I just transplanted them into their 5-gallon fabric pots, ready for flower. I did it about a little over a week ago, maybe about 10 days ago. I should have already flipped them, but I wanted to give them time to make sure that they came out of the re-veg. They were still kind of in the little re-veg process, and they have more than came out of it. They look absolutely fantastic. Now I still need to come in here and lollipop these ladies right here, get rid of a lot of this underneath growth that's not going to do anything. Get rid of it, take some clones from it, then put a trellis net in here, spread these ladies out a little bit, try to fill up this entire tent with nice big collocytes. We don't want any larf, we don't want any little small buds, we don't want any of that. We don't want any basic trim. We want nice big colas. So, let's get it done. I am done with that. You can see we got them lollipop pretty good. A lot of that underneath growth is gone. We did take some clones. Did do a little bit of a defoliation. Got them prepped, ready for their trellis net. They do need watering as well, but I'm going to wait until after I install this trellis net, just in case I need to scoot these pots around. I don't need them to be any heavier than what they already are. Now it's time for the trellis net. And installing a trellis net is not that hard. Very simple. Start at one end, work your way around, trim off any excess. This is a 3 foot by 3 foot space. Should be very simple. I'm going to start in the back corners and then work my way up. Then after that, I'll trim off the edges, and that'll leave me with a nice even trellis net. Now, depending on strains, you might want to do 2, maybe 3 if you were paying attention to my last video. We might do that for these, not quite sure yet. Definitely going to put 1. This is the trellis net that I use. Nothing special. Get it from Amazon. Comes with a ribbon, Velcro ribbon. You basically cut it into strips, wrap it around. That's how you stick these in the corners. You can find this on Amazon. This will be linked in my Amazon storefront. The link for that will be in the description.
Got the tent right. Carpet scrubber humming through the vent pipe. Neighbor had what's that buzz every late night. Told him Mr. PC, really that's the great white. I've been growing my own since way back. Turn a one-room flat to a haystack. Got that hydro in the basement, strain and rotation. Whole hood waiting on the payback. Growing my own, that's pay grade. sun in the tent, that's day mate. From the closet to the warehouse, same foundation. Planted in the dirt, watch the game change. Flip the flower, watch the heads turn. Every other day, new thing to learn. Cow mad, run on reeds. Let the fan burn, little gnats in the soil. That's a quick turn. Built my first room out of drywall. Light leaks tape, that's a crown.
And there we go. We have a double trellis net. Very nice. I decided to do two. I had a little bit of extra rather than sticking it back in the package. I just went ahead and did this. Went ahead and made the executive decision to put in a double trellis net. We're going to lower this first one down, tuck all of our branches in, do all of our training, and then we'll leave this one here just for when it starts to stretch. We can still have any support or any training that we might need. I don't want to bend over these plants once they're all trained and run the risk of doing any damage. So let's get these ladies trained and laid down flat.
Hands in the soil, mind in the sky. Turn on the lights, whole room come alive. It ain't just smoke, it's more like a light from a little green spark. I've been growing my own sin way back. Turning one room flat, a haystack.
Done with that. Finally. Nice even canopy. Trellis net doing its job. Now, if you're wondering, these squares are the 3" by 3", not the 6". If you're getting a trellis net like this, make sure you get the right size squares. If you get to double this, it will basically be useless. There will only be half the amount of squares, not as many ways to pull it down. It's horrendous. It's one of the first ones that I did. That's the very first mistake that I made putting up a trellis net, is I ordered the wrong size square. 3". Like I said, the link for that will be in the description on my Amazon storefront. Shout out to Mars Hydro for sending all this stuff over. If you want to check them out, link for them will be in the description. These ladies right here need a drink of water. Lights are getting ready to go out. They are on the iControl system from Mars Hydro. Very easy setup. This thing runs itself. The light, the exhaust fan, the oscillating fans. I only have one on. I'll turn this one on here in a minute. Nice setup. I also have this, the moisture meter, and I'm going to just put that in the soil right there. That's going to let me know the moisture percentage and the moisture level in the soil. That way I can read it from the hub or from my phone if I have it connected. So the last thing that I'm going to do for the night for these ladies is give them a drink of water. They won't need any nutrients for a few more weeks. Well, about another 2 weeks. I'm going to give them some nutrients in about 10 days, 12 days, something like that. But for right now, just going to give them a drink of water. Now that they just had a nice little training, they're going to need it. Lights will be going off in about 20 minutes. Remember, check the description down below. Shout out to Mars Hydro. If you want to help support the channel, go hit up the Patreon. That link will also be in the description. Patreon.com/StoneBarrington. And we will see you all in the next one. Peace.